Hiya guys, welcome back to some more Total Warhammer 3. Right. I've recruited myself a second army over here. Well, army, loose word. But I've got the Marauders I could, Marauder Horseman and Chaos Trolls because of that Beastman army that's there. And I might try and use it as a second army. The Chaos Lords don't really have very good traits. The traits are kind of shit. Unless you want to try and go with like Corn/Nurgle all into your faction. I don't. I just want to run divided. If I do it in other campaigns with either Archaon on the second campaign or Kolek, I'll probably try to mix and match. But in this one campaign, I want to do it with just Undivided. So luckily I got an Undivided Lord. It actually looks pretty cool. And I got Burning Body. So flaming attacks and then 5 distance 50%, so it's a really shit trait. But wasn't very good, and I can't remember the other one, I think it was a Corn one. Yeah, this guy. Corn Authority +1, Path to Glory minus 25% souls, cost to devote to Corn. I don't really care about the Path to Glory for Corn because I'm not going down that, like path. And I don't really care about Corn Authority because I'm not having any Corn units. Because I'll be recruiting an entirely Corn army, or Corn armies, when I play Valkyria. And the same for the other dedicated champions to their own god. So I don't want to do it in the Undivided campaign as well. I want a bit of variety. Well, Archaon's army is ready to go, so I'm going to start sending him south. We've got one scout. I'll recruit that second hero there. Can recruit a second Chaos Sorcerer as well. Infernal Dominance just gives +1 Undivided Authority. Wow, they nerfed the fucking shit out of that. Fucking hell. Campaign line of sight +25%. Right, okay, we can potentially use that guy. What level does he recruit at there? Oh, recruits level 1 anyway, fair enough. It's only because of Archaon that the Exalted Champions are getting a bump up. I would normally like to have a Chaos Sorcerer in my army, but because of the new system, you can't. Because you need an Exalted Champion in your army. You'll be able to put them back in once they give us Chaos Cultists, but that's whenever they give us Chaos Cultists. I'm guessing they'll either come in as a free LC or a DLC attached to something else. But Chaos Cultists have more reason to be in a Warriors of Chaos army than they do in a Demon Chaos army. Demons don't overly like mortals apart from killing them. So they wouldn't make as much use for cultists as these would. And if you had the cultist, you could then choose one of them to be a scout. So I'd probably take the cultist as a scout and stick a sorcerer in my armies. Obviously when you're playing Khorne, it's not a problem because you probably don't even have chaos sorcerers, I'm assuming. Or if you can recruit undivided ones, again you won't have them in your armies, you'd have them out and about. Which makes it even worse for Khorne, because Khorne might only have one hero essentially. So the cultist would be a second hero. Because normally as a Khorne faction you wouldn't recruit sorcerers. I don't care about Path to Glory. Oh, cool. Does not bother me. It's not something I'm interested in at all on this campaign. These things I can't. I wonder if I can I gift this to my vassal? Because these are like proper dog shit.
death. To be honest, I'd
Can I-
rather be raiding, but
Oh
you
shit,
have my
what's
time.
fucking name of it?
Done.
There we go. He's going to make better use of it than I am. I mean, he can have a bigger, better garrison than I can, if they build the garrison building, that is. I just can't make any real use of that, and I think at least from that I can get some money out of it. Especially once that's built as well. Because that's part of that, isn't it? Yeah. I just want the dark fortresses. I don't really care about the smaller towns. I'll just give them to vassals and stuff and then just hope they don't betray me. This campaign is sketchy though. It's very, very sketchy. It said turn off the fast thing. Don't know why that was on. Ramon? What is he, Spanish? I just spotted I've got another small one there as well. Let's give that one away. I've been talking to some people on the Steam forums about like how I don't like the way that we recruit as Chaos. Some people have got some good suggestions, but some people are just proper morons. Some come in and are like, get good kid. Playing very hard legendary. You can't get better than what I do. That's why I've got achievements that like 1% of the player base have. If I'm a bad player, what does that make the other fucking 98%? 98.8 to be exact. Yeah, just you get some people who've just got brain cells or a fucking centipede. They just don't think before they fucking type something. And it's the thing is, I'm not finding the campaign hard. The campaign isn't hard. It's just boring how you recruit and how you've got to level up your armies. It's very slow. It's not a quick process to get your best troops. You've got to do a lot of footwork and groundwork for it that you haven't got to with other factions. And because it's RNG based, it's a luck based system. If you get lucky, you can feel like a god. If you get unlucky, you're waiting for fucking several turns to get the units you want, and then some. There was one guy going, oh, I get like 2 Chaos Knights and, 6 Chaos Knights and 2 Chaos Warriors and 3 Aspiring Champions. But then another guy came along and said, yeah, but then I get 2 Marauders and I've got to wait 10 turns for another unit. That's the kind of RNG that I'm getting. That's the issue right there. It's because you can't control what troops you're getting. Just what you're getting given. And the RNG can be amazingly good or ridiculously bad, and you can't control it. And you could be the best player in the fucking world, but if you get shit RNG, you're going to have a shit army as shit selection of troops. And if the AI decides to come for you in force, you are proper fucked. Which in the high difficulties, they generally will do. Ah, so the update's gone through for Archaon. Ah, okay. Because it's saying my save file was out of date because of the new patch. But they've given now all Legendary Lords Siege Tacker. I understand some people's gripe with it, like Vlad had it, he was one of the ones that had Siege Tacker. But, not being funny, there's quite a lot of Legendary Lords that should have Siege Tacker. Archaon definitely being one of them. He's really, really fucking strong. All the Greater Demons should. Easily. All the Champions of Chaos probably should, to be completely honest, because they're super strong as well. Beastmen. Maybe all of them except Malagar Dorkoman. Tower of Torment here, yeah, let's give this one away as well.
Marauders all. Enter then. Are you after a drink, a fist fight, or both?
Yeah, Tower of Torment.
You have my favor.
And give him that, he can start building that.
Destruction for all. Now is chaos.
I thought it already declared war on this guy.
This is wise. Invade. For chaos. The gods smile.
Yeah, gotta go for this ball ache of a fucking thing, haven't we? What is it for these guys to go to? Oh god, fucking hell, they've got to go to Marauder fucking Horsemen first. Oh, you could be kidding me. Bloody hell. So they go to Chaos Warriors, you're then going to get Chaos Warriors to a certain rank to either go them or them. I think it's 6 for a Chaos Knights, but it's 7 for a Chosen. But then these guys, if they survive, have got to become Horse Masters. And then from that they become a Chaos Knight. Fucking hell. Right, well now that army's gone, there's nothing else from there, so I need to move into the next region.
The gods direct me. Moving. They will be dominant.
He's training them.
Devastating winds.
Ah! No, no, no. No, it's not. You're a scout for them. Just stay there. Where is the Exalted Champion? Oh, are you? Move, you lazy bastard.
Never stop.
Right, let's see what we can recruit from here. Well, I can definitely take both of those straight away. And painful as fuck. How many of these do I need? 3. So we need 7 Marauders essentially, because Aspiring Champions I can recruit straight to. And I'm not going through the process of upgrading fucking... In fact, no, I'll wait, I won't recruit all those. Because I might get some Chaos Warriors from territory further along.
Yes, my ruinous powers.
So I need to come into there, don't I? But you see, this is the thing, this is the Ball Lake thing. Alright, I recruited 2 units of Marauder Horsemen there. But 1 turn force march, 2 turn force march, 3 turns to get to the area I've got to get to. So although some people were saying, alright, you can instant recruit units, yeah, but you've got to go from one region into another region to be able to recruit troops. And since it takes 3 turns to get there, essentially you're waiting 3 turns to recruit a unit. Therefore other factions you can recruit in 1 turn. So the travelling is like your turn cost. You can get quite lucky, like here. Karak Dome and Karak Vlag are quite close. They're not too far apart. And the boundary's there. So you can do that in 1 turn. But most Dark Fortresses aren't that close. A lot of them are further away. Like if I go to my main one, the Writing Fortress, where's the next one here? So it's fucking down here. It's plains of fucking Zanbaijin. I mean, that's got to be at least 2 turns in force. In fact, no, because it might be there, the border. So it's probably going to be 1, maybe 2 turns. But even then, you're waiting 2 turns to get into the region to recruit. So it's like you're waiting 2 turns to recruit essentially a 1-turn unit. It's not great. The units being strong and all that, you know, they're probably going to be amazingly strong. I don't like how you get the units. It's too slow. Was that for him? See, I mean, I made this comparison as well, actually. So, here's a comparison. So, I can ascend to Demonhood. So, when I ascend to Demonhood, I get to keep half my levels. So, if I'm level 30, I'll be level 15 Demon Prince. So, imagine if you were ascending to Demonhood and you lost all your levels, which is basically what happens when you're upgrading one unit to another. So, when you upgrade a Marauder to a Chaos Warrior and a Chaos Warrior to a Chosen, you lose all your ranks. It's not quite the same as a character. A character takes much longer to level than a unit. But you see my point on what I'm getting at. If you lost all your levels going to Demonhood, you wouldn't see many Demon Princes. Because nobody wants to go through that ball ache of getting to level 30, to go back to level 1, to have to get all the way back to level 30 and push to level 50. It'd be a right fucking arse ache. Just a time waste. It's a time wasting mechanic. And that's what the upgrading system is. It's a waste of time. And see, with me, I mean, don't get me wrong, I can work a fair number of hours, but I've probably got more free time than most. So it doesn't overly affect me to a massive amount. But the casual gamer who can't play several hours a day, it affects them, and it affects them quite badly. Because them it does affect on a bad level. Is that the last level for that one? No, it's got one more to go. Oh, there's one for hero recruit rank there. I could have done that for the thingy. I didn't even think to look. I completely forgot. I'll keep that on because that needs building next turn. Units will be cheaper than that. Yeah, it's just certain things could be done differently. I mean, if you want to keep the upgrade mechanic the way it is, I mean, personally, I think, as I said, they could make it less harsh. So, You get to keep like half your ranks, something like that. And then the other one they could do is what I made my post, make it so you can recruit as many Chaos Warriors, Marauders, Marauder Horsemen, and Chaos Warhounds as you want, because they're your 4 basic troops. The best one of those being the Chaos Warriors, but you've got your 4 basic troops. There shouldn't be an RNG supply limit on any of those 4. Everything else in the roster, if you want to be that way, fair enough. I still don't like it, but I'll take it. But at least then you can fully recruit units into the army that you want. And come to the late game, you don't want to be recruiting fucking Marauders to rank them up to Chaos Warriors, because in most of the battles they won't survive. They're not good units. They might be okay for the early game, maybe, where they might fight some other units to like a standstill, but by mid game they have definitely dropped off. And at the end of the day, I mean, think of it on a more thematic area. Who wants Marauders in a Warriors of Chaos army? If you want to use Marauders, go play fucking Norsca. That's what they recruit. That's where the Marauders come from. They come from Norsca. They don't come from the Chaos Pissing Wastes. That's where your demons are, and where your Chaos Warriors go once they've got their armour from the Chaos Dwarves.
You catch me in a moment of less rage, creature. I may.
Not a moment, because you might declare war on someone stupid. I don't know, I was hoping for a lot better from the Warriors of Chaos rework. I really was. I knew that needed it.
Now is chaos. There is only war. You have my favor.
Still no Chaos Knights. Fucking hell. How many turns it's been and not a single fucking Chaos Knight? Jesus Christ. Well, at least there's 3 Chaos Warriors and an aspiring champion. Can get those in there. Oh shit, that's expensive. I don't do that. And that is as well, but we need it right now. I'm then going to change it out for that, I think. So, a little bit of a tip here as well is, because you've got to bounce between these multiple fucking Dark Fortresses as you get them. I mean, these ones are actually really close here as well, like these Skaven ones. So you've got two here that are close. But obviously getting from Writhing Fortress to here, or from there to Writhing Fortress, you're talking 3 turns. That's not close. That is not close at all. And I'm guessing the next one's probably there, which again, that's probably another 3 turn. When you're going to build your settlements, obviously you want growth. You always want growth as an immediate one, so you can start growing your province. I wouldn't really suggest going above tier 2, but it's up to you guys if you want to, because 6,000 for a growth building is a lot. And 6,000 for 30 more growth, that is certainly not worth it. But then the other things that you do want to probably get straight away is get your Chaos Warrior building. One, so you can recruit heroes, and 2, for your Chaos Warrior capacity. And the other one, as soon as you get to tier 3, get your Chaos Knight building. So you can start getting those units. Obviously, if you want other units like Trolls and Spawn, get that. If you do want Manticores and Giants and shit, get that. But build the recruitment buildings alongside the growth building as quick as you can. I've gone about it the wrong way in this one. I mean, you obviously do need money to some extent to sustain like a second army or something like that. But you've not got a supply line concern. Unless it's a hidden supply line, but I don't think so. Does it? Think about it. No, it doesn't appear to be. So I don't think we've got supply lines to worry about. The distant army upkeep is 7,383. That's 1,270.
Are you a god?
I don't think that's right. Oh, then again, it might be including the heroes. Yeah, that will be right, yeah. The heroes are going to be included as part of it, and that's 250 a pop there. Yeah, that will be right. So yeah, see, you haven't got supply lines. So at least you haven't got that concern. You haven't got rid of supply lines for us. And even though supply lines are lowered to like 4%, it would be worse on a faction that kind of operates this way. Dark Fortress can bring in a lot of money. Just to keep that clear, they can bring in a lot of money. But you've only got so many of them, and most of them are in the Chaos Wastes. There are some that are a bit further south, so like, you have got one for Prague, I believe. Prague's one. You've got one where Festus starts, Brass Keep. So you've got a few. But once you move towards Bretonnia, you've got none. Once you move into the Southlands, you've got probably none down there, apart from maybe where the Demon Princes are, the Mono Gods. They might have some. Obviously, going to Orthwan, you've also got none. So the further away you get, if you want to recruit a new army, you've got to go to those areas. Obviously, if you don't want to recruit in one area, it's no good, say, recruiting an army here, because then you've got to recruit from that one zone, unless you're going to force march all the fucking way up here to Prague. And then you can either bounce back and forth between them, or from Prague, your nearest one is Karak Vlag. But again, you're getting further and further away from the front lines, because you need to be where the Dark Fortresses are. Because you're not going to get your entire army in 1 or 2 Dark Fortress sites. Simple fact is, 1, there's not enough capacity. Not if you want better units anyway. Because in the late game, you don't really want to be recruiting Marauders and Marauder Horsemen. You want to be recruiting Chaos Warriors and Chaos Knights, and then whatever monsters you might want. And sure, somebody mentioned you've got Gifts of Chaos units. You have got Gifts of Chaos units. You can sort of buff these in a weird way. The red tree is like very, very vague. Because it's like here, it's like armor and charge bonus for all demonic melee units. So you can buff them, but I don't really want demons in a Warriors of Chaos army. If I'm going to run demons, I'll do that when I play the Mono Gods. That's what they're for. Or Be'lakor. Because Be'lakor, he's more a Warriors of Chaos one that recruits demons. But he gets minus 25% demon upkeep. So with him, it makes sense to recruit demons. And then he has the upgrade system, like you upgrade a Bloodletter for Bloodletter to an Exalted Bloodletter. So he has like an odd version of the Warriors of Chaos tree. Rather than it being mortal units, is his demon units. Which makes sense, because in the end times, he did have an army pretty much primarily composed of demons. That's what he had. And it's because most of the mortal champions were following Archaon. They didn't want to follow or even care about Be'lakor. It was the demons that seemed to give him a bit of favour. He even won over one of each of the greater demons, who chose him as their like master over their own god, which I bet that didn't go down too well. I can't see what's in it. Supervisor? Oh, right, okay. See, that's not bad. Although they've reduced them down from 10% to 5%, it's not bad, because you do get 5% campaign line of sight there as well, which is pretty good. So you can see a bit further. And seeing a bit further is always helpful for spotting those tricksy AI armies when they all want to come barreling at you. So I don't know what Malice is doing here, and this is starting to annoy me. Oh, great, he's now got almost 220 stacks basically. It's not what I need. Bloody hell, that stupid Beastman's back. Then Beastman tried to be fucking annoying as well, because they just run around raiding your stuff. That's why I learned that long ago in Warhammer 2. Never give them any kind of agreement, because you can literally give them a non-aggression pact and even military access, and then next turn they'll move into territory if they're not already there and start raiding you. And they'll just stay there raiding you. They won't do anything. They won't contribute, they won't help you, they just stand there raiding you. And it's like, why? There should be something they've coded in, like once you've got a non-aggression, they don't come and raid you. Same with ogres, when ogres build their ogre encampments. Don't go and place your ogre encampment in an allied area. You know, use a bit of fucking common sense. You're raiding a potential ally. Get on now. I'm not going to bother when she's got 28%. Well, I can't make it down there this turn, so could fight a quest battle. Let's move you along.
Let's be about this. Forward and to slaughter. You choose the wrong path.
Move out the fucking way.
Dominance.
Oh, did that for the control, didn't we? Yeah. Yeah, I see. Right. Actually, let me. I only get one road of horseman extra from that as well. Wow, that's terrible. Fucking hell. I'm literally doing fucking Jeremy Clarkson's Grand Touring at Chaos fucking Wastes just to recruit a fucking army. So this is how painful it is, what it's come down to. I've got to march back and forth between these to get the troops that I want. Who thought this was a good system? How? Why? I've got to know, because I fucking sure as hell don't understand it. And this to some people is more fun. Running back and forth trying to collect troops from various Dark Fortress sites. Really? You can fucking keep it. Yeah, I'll probably will play the other Warriors of Chaos Gods at some point. I will play them, but just not after this one immediately. I need a break from Warriors of Chaos because it's obviously I'm not naturally a lucky person, and when you've got a luck-based RNG for recruiting, not going to go in my favour. Just not. So I don't like that being incorporated into a game. Whenever it's luck or chance based, you've got no control over it as the player. I don't like that. A good general or a good economy for a country, the more control over it, the stronger it is. When you leave it up to chance and luck based, that's not control. What is this? Why is my army played all fucking weird? Actually, these can Vanguard, can't they? Yeah. Oh, Archaon can't Vanguard though, can he? Fuck, no he can't. No he can't.
The gods will. Nurgle's pestilent glory. Chosen. Very well.
There we go. We've got that Encourager all over. Not like they should need it, in all honesty, but you never know.
Now. Slay every mortal. Move fast. My blade hungers. Exalted hero. Chosen.
I don't fucking Span champion so much faster.
Running. Move fast.
They're hardcore encircling them, aren't they? Fucking hell. Fucking hell, that's the shield almost got in one salvo. Victory's in our grasp, we're only just connected.
All will be destroyed. Kill them all. Wreck and ruin.
No, don't all get caught by that. One unit cannot block all of you. Don't be fucking stupid. Fucking hell. Morons. It'd be nice if you could stop the units from firing.
For the Chaos Gods. What Slanisher's desire? Shoot! Kill them all. Time to despoil. God's bloody glory. Seas of blood. Eat their souls. Rebel mortals. Syrian tribe will see. All will be despoiled. My gods call. Archaon. I control Finch's gifts. Slanisher's
Get out of combat with them, for love of God.
running. Bring skulls to cause. We serve the gods. Till they burn. Chaos come. Seas of blood.
So they've changed the direction the E comes on as well. So we have to expect little changes in every single quest battle then. Because he used to always come on that side. Now he comes on down there. Well, in this one it's not a bad thing because it's miles away. In other battles when they come on it's right where you are.
Slay every
It's not a good thing.
obliterate them. Archaon. By God's call. Quickly.
Right, Dragon Man's coming in and he's coming in ahead of his own troops. I need to create a separate thing for these ones. They got mauled a little bit. Move those back here out of the way. Probably going to blast us, so
My blade hungers. Ravage them! You think I am not versed in the arcane? Ha! Kill, maim,
What's going off here? Chaos Knights, move your asses over here. What the fuck are you doing? Jesus Christ. You were the Chaos Knights. Move over here. Come on. Do what I've told you to do. I'm having so much trouble separating. You're not conjuring fucking twins. Jesus Christ. I hate having to babysit fucking units. It's so annoying.
Slay them all. Kill them all. Deliver slaughter. Archaon. Nurgle's pestilent glory. Archaon. Give us ruin. Susan, we will. Zinch's many glories. I am exalted. This is our time. Go fast. Run it.
Fucking hell, getting caught by the corpse of that stupid fucking hell cannon. It shouldn't even be part of the terrain.
Go fast.
Come on, you fucking stupid shit.
Burn it all. Give us ruin.
How can you gonna kill this fucking guy here? There we go. What's the problem? Why aren't they broke? That took a while to end. Yeah, they took a bit of damage when they had to go in there and occupy them for a bit, but they didn't do too much damage to my Spine Champions. It looked like they were taking more punishment than they were, but it's when that first salvo went in and basically took down the entire shield, I was like, fuck. That was quite a bit of damage. And they got a nice amount of kills, 145 there. Yeah. I'm going to take that, so I want my army to recover. Which my army has recovered now because of that, which is good. All non-demonic cavalry. That should be my boys. Yeah, now I've got 69 melee defense. Still not as high as Jimmy's melee defense. I've got fucking 96 melee defense something on his fucking Chaos Knights. Not sure how. So that doesn't take up a skill point anymore either, which is really good. Because everyone takes it anyway. And the AI always takes it. So it's good that you don't have to like spend a point on it now. Yeah, let's take Infernal Champion.
Chaos.
That's good. They can recover. Now we actually can upgrade that, yeah. We've got the money to do it. And if these get this fully upgraded, what's the full garrison look like? It's got to be better than mine.
Very well.
I mean, there's is at least an equal number. They've just got more Marauders and no Chaos Warriors. But even then, I mean, the small settlements are literally zero value to you. They don't give you any money. So if you give them to a vassal's going to make some money. And then when you build this building, obviously it gives you the benefits of the control and the chaos corruption, but then also 40% income from all buildings that are allied or vassal that are adjacent to you. So it bumps up their money by 40%. And then obviously they should be paying you more through vassalage. Obviously not all the vassals though, so let's be allies. But your allies being strong is a good thing, unless they at some point break away, obviously.
Spread ruin on them.
Right, let's get this guy moved into here. See what I can recruit. The sooner we can start training, the better. Having no supply lines is a really big benefit, because now it means that you're just playing the flat rate. Having more lords doesn't increase it, which is really good. See, there are some good things in it that I like. They've done a good job on the tech tree, a good job on the skill trees. The path to glory is pretty cool when you want to use that. They've done a good job on the buildings that are in the dark fortresses. There's just probably not enough of the dark fortresses, at least not further away from the chaos wastes. So it's more down to where you recruit and how you recruit. Because you haven't got enough locations to where you recruit, you've got to recruit armies further away from the front lines. And then how you recruit, with it being RNG, that's my main gripe, my main hold up. Because it's luck based and you don't always get the best units. You can get some shit units. It's weird. I like somebody the other day, we were talking about getting mortal units while playing one of the mono gods, and I'm like, I couldn't care less. If I'm playing one of the mono gods, I'm not recruiting mortal units. I'm recruiting demons. That's what the mono gods are known for, leading armies of demons. That's where their strength is. And you can't get access to the best units like Chosen. So there's no point recruiting just Chaos Warriors with a bloody mark. So you're better off taking the demons. And then obviously when you play the Warriors of Chaos, you're better off not taking demons, with the exception of Be'lakor, who does focus on demons. But it's kind of like, really what you need to do is, I'd say at least 2, but ideally 3 Dark Fortresses. 3 or more is better. 3's a good number, because 3 you can probably get a good number of armies with it. It's then just getting the armies ranked up and making sure the units stay alive and stuff. Did he just take that from that guy? I wonder. I bet he won't, but I wonder. Let me see.
Northmen come. Always ready for a headbutting contest. Yes.
So he put his army outside it and he just gave me a new dark city. Fair enough. I'll fucking take it. Legend. That's probably the best thing I've seen a vassal do so far. And I've done the Archaon, doing the Archaon campaign with this one, with you guys. I've tried a bit of Archaon, and I've tried a bit of Azazel, and I've tried a bit of Belacor. I've not touched Festus, I've not touched Village. I've just played them, not beyond like turn 30, because I don't want to ruin it, because at some point I'm going to do a campaign. But I've just tried it just to see how they work a little bit. I've done it with some of the older factions as well, but it's just to get a little bit of a feel. Still no Chaos Knights.
You have my favor. Spread ruin on them. They will be dominated. Moving now.
How many did we want? Was it 6 or 7? Took 7 and then 3 of those.
Forward unto slaughter.
Because here I can stay and jump between 2 regions and try and do it a little bit like that. I can't believe he just gave me that. Maybe it's because of my vassal. I need to get rid of that fucking corruption. Well, actually, does that affect me negatively? I don't know if it does. No, I don't think it does, because we're playing Undivided faction. They all benefit you. Right, okay. I can't believe he just gave it me though. That was weird. The only thing you've got to factor in initially though, which is what will stop you getting your second army immediately, is the money, because of how expensive the buildings are. The buildings are super expensive. And if you recruit an arm, like a second army really early on, you're not going to be building the buildings you need in a timely fashion. So unless you really need a second army, you're better off not building it until you do, or until you can afford it. Like 2 turns now, that's a fully completed Dark Fortress. So every maxed out building, maxed out fucking garrison. The garrison's hard as nails. I mean, that's a good garrison. I mean, I don't know, still got shitty marauders in there, but I have. It's weird. Why have I got shitty marauders in there? Because my vassals put anything underneath it. Fair enough. Does that get rid of any of my units? If I'm not mistaken, it's got rid of 2 chosen with halberds. Ow, that's actually bad. Yeah, you see there it says 2 chosen halberds, 2 chaos knights, 2 chaos trolls. That says 4 chosen, 3 chaos warriors halberds, which I've still got, 2 Gorbeast chariots, 2 chaos knights, and 1 exalted hero. So you look on your garrison details, you've got exalted hero, you've got all your chosen with shields, you've got 3 chaos warriors with halberds, you've got your 2 Gorbeast chariots, you've got your 4 knights, 2 from each of the buildings, and you've got your 2 chaos trolls. You'd normally have 2 chosen with halberds, but because it's put the vassals units in there, I've got a shitty unit. A shitty unit of marauders with great weapons, and a shitty unit of marauders spearmen. Now, they wouldn't be as bad if they replaced chaos warriors with halberds. They'd still be inferior, but it wouldn't be as bad. But it's replaced my 2 chosen with halberds. So the 2 chosen units I should have in here, giving me like 8 chosen total, I haven't got. So there's like no point in me even having that for the chosen with halberds. Because they built a fucking thing underneath me. I wonder if there's a way where you can stop outposts getting built That'd be a nice feature. Like, I don't want outposts under here. Because that fucks me in part of way that. Because Chosen will make a big difference in a battle over fucking 2 units of Marauders. I absolutely hate Marauders, I really do. They are, other than Chaos Hounds, and at least Chaos Hounds have got speed. So they can run around, what the hell's that green thing? Some visual bug. At least Chaos Hounds have got speed so they can run around, take out enemy artillery and some range units. Marauders haven't even got that. Marauders are completely fucking useless. Like, beyond the early game sort of thing. With some of the marks, as I said, aren't bad, but they're still your weakest, like, infantry troops by far. Now, in Norska, I can accept it. Because that is their primary stuff. I can accept it there, but not here. And then they do get a good version of Marauders over there. They get Marauder Champions. Marauder Champions, especially with the infantry upgrades of your Lord, they're pretty fucking nasty. And Marauder Champions with great weapons, they can be quite fucking scary. They can be a nasty bunch of bastards. But that's what I'm looking at for in terms of like an army's full cost. Just over 5,500. Obviously it'd be a bit dear because they've got Swords of Chaos. But I've got to rank these up and get them, and it's going to be, oh god. Right. Well, I can jump between these two regions. That one's not a million miles away from getting upgraded. Thanks to my vassal, we've now just got another Dark City. I don't know what that was. Who was even in control of that? Was that the Nurgle fucking demon guy? Think about why are they at war with him. Cool. There.
Speak.
They're not at war with him. Because that's him there, Magothkin. Did the Beastmen take that from the Magothkin? Because where are they at? No, because they're not at war with the Magothkin. What? What happened there then? Who was in control of this originally? I'm sure it was that demon guy, wasn't it? What is this fucking idiot? I don't know. But I'll happily take the Dark Fortress off him. But apparently that's something you can do. You can just literally take Dark Fortress straight off your vassals. You ain't got to pay him a single penny. I thought I'd have to pay him a shitload, but apparently not. That's at least one positive. Right, well I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you have, leave a like. If you're new around here, drop a subscription. Or if you're one of my viewers who's currently been viewing my content but aren't subscribed, hit that sub button. Let's help grow the channel. Let's get above that 1,000 subscriber mark. Take care everyone, have a great day, and I'll speak to you all very, very soon.